able to name a whole lot of women at one time. What? Sexy Red? Who else? Ice Spice. Who else? Cardi B. Right? Okay. Ruby. All of these people. When I asked you to give me a list of women that you respect, what was the main name you said?
Mom.
There's an imbalance there. If you can name off 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women that have an influence over your life, have your attention and focus, but there's only one woman who you respect, the main person, maybe that's mom or big mama or auntie, that's the imbalance. Because reality is you only spend so much time with your mom or your big mama or auntie, but I guarantee you Sexy Red and Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and everybody else gets your attention a whole lot more than they do. Why? Because they got them jiggly parts, right? Let's just talk about it. That's the first thing you said, they be shaking their booty, right? Right? If you can't even talk about a woman's body without breaking down and giggling like a little boy, that means we have some discussions to make. Because your energy and focus goes on them, but when it's time for somebody, an actual real-bodied woman to get in your face, and it's difficult to talk about it, that's what my job is today, is to help you to mature a little bit when you're dealing with the subject of women. But it can't stop there. You see hella toxic relationships all the time. What are some of the shows? What do you think when you see all these toxic relationships going viral? They become popular, they become famous, they even get money because they can brand things. How you feel when you see that?
It's crazy.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, so when I see stuff like that on social media, I'm gonna be honest, I do think it's funny.
And this is where it's at. When you laugh at it, even though you know it's not right, you're still condoning it. If she carries herself disrespectfully, what do you do then?
Be disrespectful.
Okay, that's where I want to check you. So when you're dealing with young ladies and you know, I know, like you said, I know that that's wrong, but if you're still entertaining it and laughing at it, that's not the righteous thing to do. Because once you give them that like, once you give them that attention, once you give them that energy, you're saying continue to do it. So it goes against your inner compass if you're saying, oh, all this data, right? Bitch, right? Leaving them on scene. Oh, not responding, ghosting them, right? Calling them ugly, hitting them, talking over them, being defiant, talking trash, talking about them to their friend, putting them down more than they already are down themselves. These are the behaviors that you called yourself on. I didn't say this to you. You checked yourself. And a part of today is being young man enough to check yourself and recognize the areas that are not truthful, that are not fair, that are not righteous. And if you find yourself doing that, you got to check yourself and say, that's not for the healthy, higher good of that person. That's not for the healthy, higher good of me to even behave that way. Anytime you're in a situation where you see yourself acting in these ways, are you proud of this? Yes or no? Does it feel good to have to bust yourself on this? Yes or no? I can't hear you. Yes or no?
No.
When you find yourself acting in these ways towards the women in your life, your friends, your girlfriends, your aunties, your cousins, your sisters, your mom, you go back before they have to check you. And you check yourself and you say, you know what, I wasn't being fair. Let me make that right. I apologize. What?
Truth.
What?
Justice.
What?
Righteousness.
Stand up. What's a word of affirmation? Practice on auntie. What's a word of affirmation you got? Show me some respect. Beautiful. What else? Anybody got something else? Thank you. It is true. I look great today. How does my energy feel? I want you to get the practice of understanding that affirming a woman is not always about how she looks. What about my energy?
Believe in yourself.
Believe in myself. What else? Huh?
Strong.
I'm strong. I'm powerful. What else? You know how to say and compliment a woman without it being about her body. Practice that some more. Because if you only giving compliments to her booty and her breasts and how her hair looks, that's what she's going to value. She is more than just a physical being. She is also things on the inside. In the event that women are disrespectful to you and you don't know what to do, don't put your hands on them. Don't tilt your inner compass and start cussing them out. You go find somebody older and more mature to counsel you through the situation, and they will give you guidance to figure out what to do. That might be breaking up with that friend. That might mean breaking up with that girlfriend. Whatever it is you have to do, get guidance on it. But if you try to do it yourself, you might find yourself in a situation that's even worse. Like you said, you've seen people go to jail over this, right? taking matters into their own hand and then it getting flipped on you. You want to call me a bitch like you've been calling any of the other young people bitches?
No.
You want to tell me I'm ugly like you've been telling those other young women? Why not? That's disrespectful. You know that. I don't care what Cardi B, I don't care what's their names, Sexy Red, I don't care what the environment and everybody else is clapping for. You know the right thing. Deep down inside, you know that you wouldn't do it to your mother. You know you wouldn't do it to me. So I don't care how much this media and this entertainment around you convinces you that it's cool because they put it over a dope track, because they give a visual to it that's popular and viral. If you know inside with your inner compass it's not the right thing to do, remember my voice in that moment.